Hidden Object Guru here with week 3 of my year of Bigfish. The week started off weirdly strongly with Pirate Jigsaw 2, which, I mean, it's just a Jigsaw game, but functionally, it's probably the best Jigsaw game I've ever played. On PC, that is. It's a wonderful suite of features to make solving jigsaws a snap, and it lets you turn all the pictures in the game into jigsaws as complex or simple as you want. Just a really wonderfully structured jigsaw puzzle game. Next up was Secret Investigations Nemesis, a endless and frustrating for a lot of reasons hidden object game, with just screen after screen after screen of finding 6 or 7 items, then moving on with a ridiculous story. Let's just say I was not blown away by that one. Next up was Incredible Dracula 4, a time management game that, apart from featuring Dracula, didn't have a lot to recommend it. What was notable was that you were up against Loki in the game, and then the very next day was another time management game, Viking Brothers 3, where you also played heroes battling Loki and other villains from Norse mythology. Our 5th game of the week was Dark Romance Winter Lily, by far the week's best game. An impressive and ambitious hidden object game with gorgeous graphics, wonderful hidden object screens, and a really nice conceit that has you jumping back and forth from character to character as you play 2 sides of a Snow White story. An incredibly entertaining game that I'm excited to play the rest of. I'm less excited to play the rest of Saturday's game, Mystery Case Files: The Revenant's Hunt, but I will at some point because I'm playing all of the Mystery Case Files games. It definitely looks great, the hidden object puzzles were stellar, but as is true of many of the Mystery Case Files games, objectives are often extremely opaque and it's difficult to tell what to do next. Interesting story, amazing production values for the series. They are just going all out with animation these days, but not quite enough to top Dark Romance. Lastly was today's game, Spirits of Mystery: The Last Fire Queen, a rather generic hidden object game that elevates itself with its interesting, seemingly Dark Souls-inspired art design. It's a story of twin princesses, one of which has fire powers and the other which needs to be rescued, but the visuals are oddly dark and eerie. Between the costuming, the setting, the story about reigniting a sacred fire, and this horrifying giant, everything about this game would fit neatly into the Dark Souls world. I'm used to hidden object games taking inspiration from other popular franchises, but I can honestly say I never thought I'd see one that cribbed from Dark Souls. While the gameplay may not be stellar, it's definitely something I'm going to want to check out later. So that's the week in Bigfish games. Dark Romance wins the week, but isn't enough to top the best game of the first 2 weeks. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. I'll see you back here for more Bigfish games every day.